What is the role of FUNAI? Have you ever wondered how indigenous rights are protected in Brazil? One key player in this effort is FUNAI, which stands for the National Indian Foundation of Brazil. This federal agency is dedicated to safeguarding the rights and interests of indigenous peoples throughout the country. FUNAI's main responsibilities include identifying and securing indigenous lands, ensuring these areas are legally recognized and protected from illegal activities like mining and logging. This land protection is vital for indigenous communities, as it guarantees their collective ownership and helps preserve their culture and way of life. FUNAI also works on policies that support the social, cultural, and economic well-being of indigenous peoples. This includes advocating for their rights within government ministries and influencing health and education programs that cater specifically to their needs. Historically, FUNAI's mission has changed over time. In its early days, the agency focused on integrating indigenous peoples into Brazilian society. Unfortunately, this sometimes led to projects that harmed these communities, such as infrastructure development that caused displacement. However, FUNAI has shifted its focus toward preserving and protecting indigenous cultures and lands, recognizing indigenous peoples as distinct nations within Brazil. In the context of Latin American culture, FUNAI plays a crucial role in acknowledging and upholding the rights of indigenous peoples, who are fundamental to the region's history and diversity. The agency's work is closely linked to broader human rights and social justice issues, especially for groups like the Yanomami people. They relying on FUNAI's protection against external threats to their territory and lifestyle. Despite its important role, FUNAI faces challenges such as underfunding and political pressures that can hinder its ability to protect indigenous lands effectively. Recent political changes have affected the pace of land demarcation and the enforcement of indigenous rights. This highlights the ongoing struggle to balance national interests with the sovereignty of indigenous peoples. In practical terms, FUNAI is essential for maintaining the cultural heritage and environmental stewardship of indigenous communities in Brazil. Its work supports these communities in defending their territories, preserving their traditions, and participating in Brazil's social and political life on their own terms. Understanding FUNAI's role helps us appreciate the ongoing efforts to protect indigenous rights in Latin America.